In this PowerPoint video, we're going to talk about ASP.NET. So basically, in short, .NET is the engine that helps you build programs with C# and also a few other languages. ASP.NET is something that goes on top of .NET to build a specific type of program, like web apps and services. So what are web apps and services? Web apps and services are involved in nearly everything that you encounter on the internet, like websites, emails, downloading an app on your phone. So basically anything that deals with HTTP request and response, those all use some kind of web app or web service. So to build a web app of our own, we can choose nearly any programming language. Of course, in this course, we pick C#. If we build a program in C#, then we'll use the .NET platform. And since our program is a web app, we'll use ASP.NET. So some of the tools included in ASP.NET, a base framework for processing web requests in C#, a front-end syntax known as Razor, for building dynamic web pages using C#. You also get libraries for common web patterns such as Model View Controller or MVC, authentication system that includes libraries, a database, and template pages for handling logins, editor extensions to provide syntax highlighting, code completion, other functionality specifically for developing web pages that helps you in your coding. So Razor pages. So to build programs with C#, you're going to need the .NET platform. To build programs like web apps and web services, you need the ASP.NET framework. ASP.NET provides a number of ways in which you can build web apps and services. So we're going to focus on one of these ways, and this is called Razor pages. Razor pages uses a page-focused pattern, which is view page plus page model. So it's focused on the page. So there's different ways, of course, to build using ASP.NET. Razor is just one of them. So using ASP.NET, you can build web apps in a number of different ways. Think of it as, building a flying machine. You can build a jet plane or a helicopter or a drone. They're all flying machines. So we use different ways to build it. So we call these different ways architectures or patterns. And we're going to focus on one. We're going to focus on the Razor pages architecture. So Razor pages architecture works like this. Every page of the website is represented by two files, a view page that displays information and a page model, which handles the accessing and processing of information. Okay, so let's look at an example of a bakery website that handles online orders. So when visitors visit this website, they see a page containing the menu and a form to input the order, right? The way that the menu and form are displayed is defined in the view page. And how the menu is accessed and how the order is handled are defined in the corresponding page model. Okay, so Razor can do other things as well. It can be also used to make things other than web pages like APIs and microservices. Just one thing to note. Anyway, let's recap. We're at the end of this PowerPoint show. To recap, what are the takeaways here? Is that to build programs with C#, you need the .NET platform. You need to build programs like web apps and web services. You need ASP.NET framework. ASP.NET provides a number of ways to build web apps and services, and we focus on one in this slideshow, which uses a page-focused pattern, which includes the view page and the page model. And that is it for this PowerPoint video. You can now move on to the next one.